he purportedly said, "My God, it's blue." And that really drives home. No one had seen the Earth from space. No one knew that we were on this blue planet.
Yeah.
No one knew what it looked like from out there. And Gagarin was the first person to see it.
One of the things I think about is how dangerous those early days were for Gagarin, for Glenn, for everybody involved. Like how big of a risk they were all taking.
They were taking huge risks. I'm not sure what the Soviets thought about Gagarin's flight, but I think that the Americans thought that the Alan Shepard flight, the flight that New Shepard is named after, the first American in space, he went on his suborbital flight. They thought he had about a 75% chance of success.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pretty big risk, a 25% risk.
It's kind of interesting that Alan Shepard is not quite as famous as John Glenn. So for people who don't know, Alan Shepard is the first astronaut.
The first American in space.
American in suborbital flight.
Correct.
And then the first orbital flight is
John Glenn is the first American to orbit the Earth. By the way, I have the most charming, sweet, incredible letter from John Glenn, which I have framed and hang on my office wall.
What did he say?
Where he tells me how grateful he is that we have named New Glenn after him. And he sent me that letter about a week before he died. And it's really an incredible, it's also a very funny letter. He's writing and he says, this is a letter about New Glenn from the original Glenn. And